Women's Revue. It's the Women's Revue. Obeying you. Please turn off your mobile devices in your bags. Turn them off.
soy chai turmeric latte that I just ordered. I need my post-process recovery elixir stat.
It's not the waiter's fault. They're at the mercy of the moving assembly line that is counterculture.
Yes, you're right.
Quite correct. A nice reference to last Tuesday's meeting for vegan brunch spot employees' rights.
Thanks. I do always try to incorporate my principles into action, you know.
I will set that too, but to be honest, I'd only give it a 6 out of 10 for the overall experience of guilt alleviation.
Yes. I was expecting to go right back to contributing to service abuse by customers in the first place.
Speaking of guilt alleviation, I have to say that this morning's rally for the protection of the spotted green finch from Norfolk Island really made me feel like I was making a difference.
I do concur. Definitely have 4 solid stars for distracting me from the meaninglessness and emptiness of my own life by channeling my productivity into literally any other causes.
Yes, we really raised a lot of awareness today because, as we all know, knowing about an issue is far more important than actually trying to fix it.
Spot on there, comrade. Although, I must say, in terms of resume building usefulness, I can only give 2.5 flaming torches of hope because it's just a little mainstream, you know?
That's correct. Employers do value obscurity. Speaking of, have you seen this?
Yes. The vigil-ficated college kids' avoidance of adult responsibility. Sounds ideal for gaining a sense of my own importance.
I'm so looking forward to donating too. Did you know it only costs $10 to fund spoon feeding for a month? People are just so cute.
A chance to both passively give money and contribute to my own social group's continued hegemony? Count me in.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's get there early to get a good spot and increase our chances of being seen on the news.
Hooray for us. God, we're good.
Ah, here's your flu shot, are you?
No, I'm here about my leg.
What's wrong with it?
It's broken?
It is indeed. Let's take a look at the x-ray, shall we?
Thanks.
Yes, I see a nice clean break. Exactly what I didn't have with the X. Fairly standard, yes? Wait, what is this? Remind me, what week of semester is it?
Week 5?
Ooh, getting to the hairy end of things, aren't we? Lots of assessments.
I have a few exams.
Are they worrying you?
Well, I just broke my leg.
Because on your file it says you have anxiety.
What does that have to do with my leg?
You have what we in the business like to call a stress fracture. The hospital
Definitely told me it was a compound fracture. Are you sure?
I am the doctor here. You'll need to stop stressing immediately.
What?
Only way to treat a stress fracture? You could be practicing mindfulness and daily meditation.
No.
Then there's your problem. You eat well and exercise will be right as rain.
Can salad unbreak my leg?
I'm going to prescribe you 3 fruit, 5 veg, and a stiff upper lip. Might you go for a daily run?
I broke my leg. I can't run.
Not with that attitude. Don't be such a Debbie Downer. Try thinking more positively.
My leg is broken. It is in 2 pieces.
Just pull it together.
It's physically broken.
Look, we all feel broken sometimes. But when the tough gets going, when the going gets tough, the tough get going. I'm going to write you a script. I'd like you to read 5 motivational quotes in the morning, run a relaxing bath in the evening, listen to some Wales songs. If you're free in 2019, I can fit you into the ANU Counselling Centre. Look at the time. You'd better go.
Yeah, I've got class.
Better leg it.
Seriously, you're not even going to prescribe me painkillers?
The pain you feel today will be the strength you feel tomorrow. Next!
107 men and a couple of women, all vying for volatile political alliance and true love. I'm the Honourable Tony Smith, Speaker of the House, and this is Political Bachelorette. We return to the house on the hill where the boys are preparing to meet Pauline for this week's group date. After performing well in last week's KFC Zinger Challenge, Bill has won the prize of walking Pauline to question time. A rare moment to bond with the Bachelorette and share a genuine connection on their romantic stroll through the corridors.
So, Bill, tell me a bit about yourself. What are your interests?
My interests.
Yes.
My interests. What are your interests?
I like knitting.
Me too.
And reading.
Me too.
And fish and chips.
Me too.
Are you saying everything I say, Bill? I want to know about you.
Me too.
In the House of Representatives, the boys are getting ready for their group date as they wait for their Bachelorette to arrive.
Oh, I hate the physical challenges. How do you get so flexible, Malcolm?
Takes a lot of moral compromise to get this supple elbow.
But then, how do you do so many backflips on important issues?
Years and years of gymnastics, mate. It's not your fault your parents couldn't afford lessons.
And then I said to Malcolm, what do you know about hard labour? You've never worked a day in the ALP in your life.
Yes, funny, Bill.
Gather around, bachelors and bachelorettes. We have a surprise for you today. As you know, for today's date, we're going paddleboarding on Lake Burley Griffin. Yes, Mr. Dunnan.
I'm not a big fan of all these boats.
Yes. And how much is this going to cost? Can we do something cheaper, like camping?
Oh, I love camps.
Everything has to be a physical challenge. Couldn't we do something else?
Like a leadership challenge? I'm great at those.
There will be order in the house. Today's date is final. Now pair up.
Scott, yes, Scott.
I like to think I know a thing or two about numbers, and this is unequal.
When has that ever bothered you before, Scott?
Well, gentlemen and Tanya, we have a surprise for you today. We have a wild card entry to the competition.
Oh, fuck me. Get over it, Abbott. The Tone Age has ended.
Please welcome our wild card entry. He's a familiar face with a light and easy physique, a love of giant boats and dinosaurs. Please welcome a sensitive soul and a true poet, Clive Palmer.
Tim Tam split. Split a Tim Tam. Insert banana, wrap in a crepe. Ice cream, surrounded by whipped cream. Cherry on top.
God, you can split my Tim Tam and cover it in whipped cream any day.
Mr. Speaker, I find that indecent.
Peter, we're in Parliament. Indecency is the name of the game.
Oh, I thought this was Political Bachelorette.
Anyways, Clive, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Tony. It's great to be back and to be doing something fun. I've been really busy with my new job.
And what's that?
I'm a philosoph analyst, Tony. My job is to ask why.
Why what?
Why carrots? Cream jeans, bumbled hopes, torn pages, leads, pork sandwich.
Anyways, welcome, Clive. Now, if you could please help your partners put on their life jackets.
Should we tell them?
Absolutely.
But Scott!
Peter, do you have something you'd like to tell me?
Yes, the Honourable Mr. Morrison has sold the life jackets.
We had to make cuts to maintain economic stability.
So you sold the life jacket.
If only we could inflate your ego, we could use that.
Oh, one of those pool noodles. Now they're great. Chloe bought me one for Christmas last year. It's been so useful.
No, I don't like it. I'm not a fan of noodles.
Mr. Morrison is just trying to make sure that all Australians at all times have enough to keep afloat.
But selling the life jackets is a little bit overboard.
Desperate times, Mr. Albanese. Desperate times.
Speaking of desperate, can we please get to what we came here for? Making lasting political love.
I'm sorry,
Here,
Tony.
It's
Not the first time he's had to say that.
No, I think you'll find it was Kevin Rudd who made the apology back in 2008. Now, 2008, that was back when I was Minister for Disability and Children's Services, and Kevin,
Bill,
he was...
Bill, you can tell them later.
Oh, yeah, sorry, yeah. Hey, Tanya, do you have a partner for this boating challenge thing? Oh, I mean, you are my co-pilot, my deputy. There's no one I'd rather have paddling away next to me, you know what I'm saying?
Bill, I'd love to, but Albo's already asked me and,
Oh,
you know.
yeah, no, I just thought you might like to sit up the front with me, you know what I'm saying?
I already do that, Bill. Maybe you should try a backbencher.
Yeah, I'll find someone else.
Okay, Bill.
Alright, let's go. Come on. Yes,
Boy,
Bill,
Pauline,
Yes, Clyde?
how do you feel about being on this show? I mean, isn't it hard being in a house full of people who only want you for your vote?
Yes, I'd say that this house is not representative of my interests.
How about, what do you say we get out of here? I'm thinking you, me, on a date. I wrote a little poem about it, actually, if you'd like to hear it.
Clive, I'd love to.
Okay.
Sorry. This is just really, we're getting this.
Holden, wattle, beer, pies, hugs, hope, koala cries, little children, sun, sunshine, dim sims, Chico, Newcastle.
Oh, Clive, that sounds so romantic. How did you know I love Chico rolls?
The fish and chip shop was a pretty big clue.
You're so perceptive, Clive. Such a good listener.
Coming up after the break, Pauline and Clive get raucous in the caucus. Malcolm tries to purchase Parliament House as an investment property, and Bill locks himself in a cabinet. Currently on Political Bachelorette.
Can we negotiate on the dim sims though?
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Oh my god. Facebook's only loading a meme I've already seen. Anyways, how are you?
Oh, so now you want to talk to me? Kids these days with their fancy smartphones. Back in my day, we were perfectly happy playing with marbles like normal people.
Come on. It's 11:55. Amy Secure can suck my... Oh, thank goodness my submission is uploaded. My essay is finally done. Time to check out what's been happening online while I've been away. Oh, Robin Thinn has a new song. Hose in the Club? Alright, let's give him the benefit of the doubt and assume he's gotten deep into agricultural techno music. Jesus, that's the song that everyone's been talking about? No, thank you. Oh, BuzzFeed, you always cheer me up.
10 reasons why your body hair defines your worth as a woman.
What? That's not even... I didn't even know you could wax there. What's this? Kim, Thomas Williams. Shut up. James Kim, Thomas Williams, and one other commented on my activity.
Samantha Jacobson became friends with Aaron DeLuca.
Nice, mate! Nice!
Oh, a new message from Mum.
A picture of you and a nice-looking man popped up on the Facebook. Have you got a boyfriend, Samantha?
No, I am not dealing with this right now.
Do you have a boyfriend?
What? Who is this?
I love you.
Do I
No, but I wish you did. Do you have a husband? Come to Brazil. Stay with me.
No, blocked. What's happening in the news?
6 reasons why women should never have children if they want to have a job.
God, how did that even get approved?
Where is that coming from?
Your blog post from David.
Okay, Uncle David, let's see what inspirational quotes you have for the family newsletter this week.
This week, the importance of the 3 H's. Heterosexuality, happy marriages, and having children.
Oh my God, I'm going to be listening to this for the next month, aren't I?
Sam, did you see David's blog post? I thought it was really insightful.
Mom, not now.
RSVP, hot singles are waiting to chat.
Mature singles in your area.
Single, large, big, large man, hairy, large farm, big, large, small, little woman, girl, dating.
Right, let's just see what's happening on Twitter.
Easy, police.
The doctor! Who?
Women.
Females! Come on, still?
I love you. Be with me.
How did you find me again?
I'm a busy career woman and I only have 3 hours a day to make myself presentable. That's why I buy this cream from L'Oreal. It's identical to the other 70 creams I own, but at least I'm trying, unlike you. Because if you're not attractive to men, you're not worth it.
Sexy singles, sexy Russian women wanting to chat with you.
Why won't women have sex with me?
Single, large, big, large man, hairy.
Go on the website.
There's one simple trick will cut down pounds of belly fat.
Show us your tits.
Local 40-year-old woman looks like an infant with this one simple trick.
Stop!
At first I was afraid, I was horrified,
regret to announce that Political Bachelorette has been cancelled for the season due to budget issues. Instead, we return to yet another cooking show. This is the as yet unaired, unedited, and underwhelming My Ready Steady Family Master Kitchen Go Chef Rules.
Contestants, this is your chance to show us what you're really made of. We want to know what you're all about. This dessert could be you on a plate. We want to be able to tell your tragic backstory from just one bite. Susan, what have you made for us today?
Oh, just a twist on the old classic of an eaten mess. Ah yes, and what do you call it? An anxious mess.
Interesting. So tell us what you've done.
Oh, well, it's still quite similar, still a bit fruity, but instead of heavy cream, I've used heavy self-doubt.
Great. Well, let's dig in.
No, wait. You have to wait for it to dig in at itself first. Sometimes I worry my friends don't like me. Then I remember I don't have any.
Looks awfully like a raspberry fool there.
Oh no, that's just when I say something embarrassing. Or anything at all, really. I can't seem to control the blushing. The anxious layer, it has another layer.
And what's that, Susan?
Instead of crushed meringue, I've used crushed self-esteem.
And the mint leaf on top, that's a thoughtful garnish.
Oh, it's meant to be. Oh God. I'm so sorry. I'll leave it there. Oh no. Thanks for the encouragement.
10 out of 10, existential mess.
Anxious, so messy. Gosh, brilliant.
Absolutely brilliant.
Kathy, what have you prepared for us today?
Peach cobbler.
Really? This looks a lot like tinned peaches in a shoe.
Yeah.
So, how does this dish represent you?
I'm a cobbler. It's what I do for a living. Fix laces, patch holes, resole them. Oh shit.
Everything okay, Kathy?
Yeah, I just should have made rissoles.
So what exactly have you done with the peaches here?
Opened a can and tipped them in.
Well, Kathy, you know you have to prepare all the elements on this show from scratch. Otherwise, Coles get shitty with us, and we don't want to have to pretend we get our unrealistically nice produce from somewhere else now, do we?
Yeah, look, I was going to make my own berry filling, but all the berries have been recalled. What a shame.
Oh dear.
You know, I'm actually not feeling too good.
My chest. It's all tight.
My stomach's so funny.
Having trouble breathing.
Martin! Don't worry, that's just the anxiety. You'll get used to it.
I'm worried nobody likes me.
I'm gonna die so alone.
Not even my mother loves me. I'll never be good enough.
Brand power, helping you buy better.
Hi, I'm the Honourable Malcolm Turnbull. I live a high-pressure life and need to constantly be primed for my ministerial duties. Whether I be in the kitchen, cooking up some diabolical schemes, or selling out my beliefs on the floor of Parliament. When I'm feeling the heat, I need to know I'll be staying cool and dry. My secret? Malcolm powder by Malcolm Turnbull. People often ask me, Malcolm, how do you get so white? Simple. Malcolm powder. It may not be the white powder you're used to seeing us politicians getting into, but with this one simple trick, I can cover up all outward signs of perspiration, moisture, and humanity. It's agile, and innovative design makes it easy to use. Simply press down firmly, turn to the right, and apply liberally.
Malcolm, you look like you've seen the ghost of Prime Minister's past.
Ha ha ha! No, that's just my marking powder. Marking powder. It'll be all white.
Up on the table now. Let me guess. Migraines.
No, my arm is missing.
Whoa. I don't see the problem. Use your arm right here.
I'm definitely supposed to have two.
Right. How long has this been affecting you?
Having two arms my whole life.
Interesting. Now, normally I'd end the appointment here.
You haven't done anything.
But seeing as though you're a woman, I'm going to run some extra tests just to get to the heart of this problem. Up on the scales for me. My, I've lost a lot of weight.
Could it be my missing?
Well,
My arm is missing.
okay, no need to be so negative, Nancy. Jesus Christ. Your attitude seems to be a little off. You know, mood swings like this are common in the early stages of pregnancy. I'll add that to the test as well, just to make sure. All sorts of things can happen to your body when your hormones are out of whack. An STI test as well, just to be on the safe side. I'll just need emergency contact.
Yeah, Jester and she's my partner.
Oh, that's nice. Your gal pals must be very close.
Yeah, we've been together for 2 years.
How lovely. But, are you sexually active?
Yeah, I'm with Jess.
Yes, I understand you live with your best friend. Do you have a boyfriend? Are you using contraception?
I'm just definitely gay.
Oh my. Kids these days with all their partners and relationships. Back in my day, one just got married and lived unhappily ever after. I'm afraid that's all the time I've got for you today. Hope I've been able to help with your migraine.
I guess I'll go to the hospital.
Next!
And he ends it with double exclamation points.
Double points. That's aggressive. You should report that. No, Johnson, you need to report that.
Yes, ma'am.
Smith, my God, woman, where have you been? We're dying out here.
It's been a tough bloody day, man.
It's been tough for all of us. Smith, hit the bar, get yourself a drink.
I've got one here with a snowman emoji and a love heart emoji. I think it's hostile. I request funds for a discretionary response.
Granted. Use your judgment, Campbell. All right, Smith, what have you got for us?
This is top priority. The most important communiques we've received from the last 3 days. Here's message 1.
Hey, no comma. I've had something come up tomorrow night, full stop. Can we reschedule for this weekend? I can be flexible, sat or sun, no full stop.
These are tough ones.
They're all tough ones, Johnson, that's why we're here.
I think it's a nice message.
That's how they fucking get you, Campbell.
Definitely either way. He's just saying he's flexible, sat or sun.
Which, by the way, I have a serious problem with. I mean, write Saturday if you mean Saturday, or Sunday if you mean Sunday. If you can write tomorrow night and reschedule, you can spell the entire weekend.
Actually, I think it's fun. It's semi-casual. He's trying to be casual, but not too casual.
It's not fun, Johnson. It's inconsistent. He uses a full stop at the beginning of the message, but not at the end. The message is a mess.
I think we need to look at the content of the message. He's had something come up. What sort of vagary is that? He wants us to reschedule without telling us what's actually going on?
And he still expects us to come up with a time that we're free to show that we're still interested. Why doesn't he just come up to say with the time that he's free himself?
It's because he wants us to show that we're more interested than he is. It's a power trip.
I think you're being too hard on him.
No, Johnson Smith's right. I mean, look at the excuses chart. I've had something come up. It's just underneath I've got so much going on right now. Just above changing the subject completely.
But I think I've got so much going on right now is worse than I've had something come up. And it should definitely be under my mum needs help with something. That one could be legit.
You know what, Johnson? I think you're right.
Good call, Commander.
All right, Campbell, as our resident emoji expert, what do you think about the lack of emojis in this text? Antagonistic or no?
I think this text would read a lot friendly with an emoji or two. A love heart would say romance and a smiley face would say friendship. As it stands, I think it's very antagonistic. Possibly hostile.
All right, we'll get a message on to our response team, let them know that we're needed. Moving on. Sit up straight, Johnson.
Fucking Johnson.
Hey yo, full stop. I'll be chilling out the front of what I think is the entrance to the gods. No, full stop. A man uses a full stop where there should clearly be a comma, and nothing where there should obviously be a full stop. What kind of sicko?
I think what's more concerning is the use of the term hey-yo.
You're right, that's disgusting.
I think it's an acceptably casual greeting. I mean, if you have a look at the greetings chart, it's quite highly placed.
I don't think so. Johnson, have you been messing with my charts?
President Shadow, no, we changed it 3 weeks back. Granted, you were 6 fruit tingle spritzes deep at the time.
Nonsense, Johnson! Hit the bar, give me a drink. My God, it's even printed. Now, tell me, why would I ever put hey yo above hey ya? That doesn't make any sense.
It's higher up there.
It's not, Smith. It's down here.
Actually, I think you'll find that higher is higher on the list.
Getting a little sick and tired of your attitude, Johnson. Think you could stay a little further away from joke making, stray a little more towards analysis.
President Shadow!
I don't want to hear it, Johnson. You can take a lesson from Carter. Carter's been here since 9 a.m. this morning, drunk off her ass. She's given us more useful analysis today than you have in the last year. Get out here, Carter. Carter, what does your expertise say? Is this a drunk message or no?
Nah, too many bloody words, doesn't want to have sex.
How can you tell?
Look at the words. Also, anyone who's casual enough to put a G on that of chilling is chill enough to chill with you, you know what I'm saying? He wants to be casual, but not too casual.
Leave Carter alone, Johnson. I mean, she has got properly drunk. For us. For our work. You know what? Hit the bar, Johnson. You too, Campbell. You're fucking quiet.
I think what's also quite concerning is the full stop. It's quite impressive.
Maybe he wants to be formal, but not too formal.
Shut up, Johnson. Smith's right. The message is a mess. Get it out of my face.
Sir, what is coming on the alert screen?
Oh, fuck. It's from Angela.
Already?
That can't be right. We predicted either a 2 or a 5-hour reply time frame, and this is the 3.5.
Not everything's black and white, Johnson.
I ran the numbers, Smith.
Numbers aren't infallible, Johnson.
Shut up, you two. Now, the anti-catch has been our priority for the last week and a half. We can't afford to blow this now. We need Anderson in here. Anderson's been deep undercover in this case. Time to see the results.
Yes, Commander. My numbers are what keeps this place running, Smith. Without my charts...
Your charts? Weren't you the one that put dearest news on the acceptable terms of endearment chart?
That was just one fucking mistake. Do you have to keep bringing it up?
This isn't plain fucking air, Johnson!
That's enough, Smith! Hit the bar! Smith, stop picking on Johnson or she's going to file a complaint. Really, Johnson? 2 exclamation points? Do you want me to call security?
Where is it?
Show me the message now. I just need to see it.
All right. Wait, Cam.
Come on, Campbell.
Thanks again for last night. No punctuation. I had fun and it was good to see you. No punctuation. Let me know about Saturday when you can. Blushing, closed eye, smiley face. Campbell.
Yes. After all we fucking said to her, that's all she has to say. No punctuation. Her mother's a high school English teacher.
People aren't always like their parents, Anderson.
Oh, yeah? Well, with someone who attended every single take her daughter to work day and then her mother 14 macaroni necklaces, not care about her mother's greatest passion, the correct application of the Queen's English!
At least she said she had fun last night.
Fun? That's all she had to say. According to the way she's described the event to her friends on Facebook, that seems suspicious. She said it was totally cool and I'm super into it.
But how do you know what she said to her friends on Facebook?
I hacked her to Facebook, Johnson. The password was Boots52, her first cat's name, and the year her grandmother won swimming.
The Olympics?
At the 1952 Parramatta Swim Meet. Use your fucking heads.
Alright, Anderson, we understand. Carter, could this be a drunk message?
Well, given the spell, potentially.
Are you fucking dumb? Do you think Ashley's drunk at 1:24 on the Thursday? You're in the fucking
Campbell, what about the emoji? Hostile or no?
I think it's perfectly nice for this
Nice.
situation.
It is the perfect emoji for this situation. I mean, look at that blush!
Romantic emoji.
Make things
chart.
worse,
Shut up
Johnson.
with your fucking charts.
Look, Anderson, I know you're upset, but this case requires immediate attention. I mean, this is so important. We need to decide what to send back now.
Already on it.
Creation, satisfaction, innovation, locomotion, organize, realize, emphasize, fortifies, appreciate, meditate, aggravate, levitate. Why walk when you can run? Why climb when you can fly? With these in your hands, you are the captain. Take control. Kleenex facial tissues.
Hi there. My name's Barry. What's your name?
Siobhan.
And how's that spelt?
Siobhan.
As I suspected, that's actually said Siobhan. It's a common misconception. What is that you're studying there?
Chemistry. Look, I'm trying to do some research for my
Chemistry.
thesis.
I'm actually taking Chem 1001 this semester. Have you come across the electron yet? The smallest part of the atom, it carries a negative charge.
Look, I'm not really interested.
Okay. I see what's happening here. You're too afraid to admit you need help. Do you even know how to study? You're doing it wrong. Well, it's nice to see that women never change. Don't be emotional, let's begin. Open your books, chemist help, I'll fill you in. I know it's a lot, the atoms and bonds. When you learn protons and neutrons. But what can I say except you're welcome for explaining these topics to you. Hey, it's okay, you're welcome. I'm just an ordinary nice guy.
Hey, we think you can come fix up my work when you're just walking by. Look, guys, clearly he thinks his
think I'm mansplaining? Not at all.
You're welcome.
Let's explain why not, don't worry, girl. Also, that's supposed to be free.
You're welcome.
Obviously, it's a pedigree.
So what can I say except you're welcome? For I clearly know more than you. There's no need to feel embarrassed or uncomfortable. Remember, you can always ask a guide. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Well, come to think of it, now honestly, I could be a teacher. I could explain any chemical equation. Organic, redox, combustion, all that's just learning things you wouldn't know how. I could be the exam, now the exam. I'm an expert at your service, man. What a blessing, it's such a delight. You can trust my info, I'm always right. Oh, I just try to be modest. I'm happy to help out a novice. Grab me and you'll see I've come barking some coffee to a pen with a 98. Ha, 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 hey!
Well, anyway, let me say you're welcome for the knowledge that I bestow. Hey, it's okay, you're welcome.
Correct how this punch has gotta go.
Hey, it's okay to say thank you.
Sometimes we all need a hand.
Chemistry's hard, don't stress, you're welcome.
You just need to ask a man.
You're welcome, you're welcome.
I'm actually taking Chem 100 next semester if you, I don't know, wanted to sign up to the tutorial together or something.
Oh, Chem 1002. I'm actually a tutor for that course. I envy the sheeple sometimes. Yes, only sometimes. I bet you don't even think about the ducks in Sullivan's Creek, you fools! The ducks, people. The ducks. They're multiplying.
And the rabbits! Oh, you don't think the rabbits are involved? Explain me this! Is it a duck? Is it a rabbit? Is it both? Is it neither? What is a duck? What is a duck?
For all we know, the ducks could be walking among us. They could be your colleagues, your lecturers, your senior university staff. Why do you think the Chancellery was pushing so hard for the redevelopment? It's because we were getting too close to the truth. They needed to distract us. For there are other life forms dwelling in the depths of Sullivan's Creek. The swamp spirits, they will be angered by the redevelopments. It is a grave mistake. I guarantee it.
How do we know all this? We endeavor to go where few have ever gone before. The restricted section of the law library.
at those lost performers. For drama is dead at the ANU. One outlet through which the truth could be broadcast without suspicion is no more. We are at the mercy of the swamp spirits, the ones that have gestated in the underbelly of Union Court since the dawn of time!
But all hope is not lost. Look up from your laptops. Untangle yourselves from the branches of wattle. Now go forth, my minions. Seek the knowledge of the light warriors of old. For the truth is out there.
Hi, how can I help you?
Yeah, I just wanted the morning after pill, please.
Right, and how long has it been since the incident occurred?
The unprotected sex.
Yes, that.
Since the beginning. 11 hours and 36 minutes. The end. 11 hours and 33 minutes.
Right, okay, because you know it must be taken within the
For
first
72 hours. Yeah, I know.
Well, it is the third time in the last few months that we've seen you.
That's correct.
Well, what do you have to say for yourself?
Thanks, Stephanie. It's nice to see you too.
Have you tried talking to your partner about this? You know, they don't call it a you to you, or a you to me. It's a you to us.
I would if I even knew their name. We made a mistake. The condom broke. I just want to get my pill and go to the clinic and pee in a cup, get intimate with a condom swab. I'm not exactly relishing in this, you know.
Thanks, Stephanie. It's great to be back. Welcome tonight to all of our lovely contestants. All the way from Lake Tuggeranong, we have HR consultant and mother of three, Brenda.
Hey, Carol, it's great to be back.
Next up, we have the lovely Lucy. Tell us, Lucy, what do you do?
I'm a student.
I should have recognized that unshowered and undernourished look. My bad. And last, but not least, she's wild, she's bewildered, and she definitely got a yay last night. It's Heather! How do you feel today, Natalie? Are you ready to play? Who wants to have reproductive freedom? General knowledge round. Ladies, get your buzzers ready. The first question. What is the best way to prevent pregnancy and protect against STIs?
Safe and effective use of contraception.
Incorrect. The answer, Brenda, you hussy, is abstinence. Next question. Name 3 types of physical barriers.
Condoms, dental dams, and this one time in year 8 I used glad wrap.
Not quite the answers we had here. We had brick walls, the Pacific Ocean, and studying engineering. But I'll play your answer.
Oh, that's lucky.
We're all about getting lucky on this show. And on to our final question. Are you ready? Whose business is it who women sleep with?
Nobody's.
Incorrect! The hussy strikes again. The answer is everybody's. It is everybody's goddamn business what women do with their bodies, especially on live television. I'm sorry, Brenda. With 2 incorrect answers, I'm gonna have to ask you to leave. Bye.
Can I go with her?
Absolutely not. Lucy and Natalie, you 2 lucky ladies are on to our second round and your chance at winning that pregnancy preventing prize. How are you feeling tonight, Lucy?
I'm feeling positive, Daryl.
Just like your pregnancy test won't be. Bring it out. Prizes. Amazing. For our viewers at home that don't know the rules, Lucy's going to have her pick of 3 golden cases. Inside each case is her very own free contraceptive, valued at $180 or $120 at shift packed. Lucy, choose your case.
Number 3. I choose number 3.
Open it up! Copper IUD!
I was so sure it was going to be something hormonal.
What impregnating good luck you have! Now, when you spin the wheel of side effects, what are you hoping for tonight?
Well, Daryl, cramps would be a pain. Weight gain wouldn't be ideal either. And inflammation of the old might get in the way of some fun. So I'm really hoping to take home some mild headaches tonight.
All right, come spin the wheel of side effects and find out what you're getting. Irregular bleeding.
I'm so glad it's not a pelvic infection. I can't wait to tell Dave.
You're a lucky one. Congratulations. All right, Natalie, last but not least, it's your turn. What are you hoping for tonight? How are you feeling?
Not good.
You'll feel better when you play our second round of Who Wants to Have Reproductive Freedom. Choose your case. You have 20 seconds. You could be getting fertilized as we speak. Come on, choose.
Number 2, I guess.
2. Open it up. The pill.
Well, I tried the pill in year 11 and I gained a shit ton of weight and had acne all over my body.
Well, when you spin the wheel of side effects, you can cross your fingers and pray.
Do I have to?
Some side effects that go with your free contraceptive are headaches, breast tenderness, blurred vision, and my favorite, nausea. What are you hoping for tonight?
Literally none of them.
That is not an option. Some other options are low libido, so you'll never want to have sex anyway, chest pain, abdomen pain, and...
What was that?
Oh, nothing. I didn't say anything. Depression.
Did you just say depression?
What? Me? Are you crazy? I just said nausea and depression.
You just said it right then.
All right, spin the side effects wheel and see what you're going home with. In a strange, strange twist of fate, you, Natalie, are going home with all of the side effects! Congratulations! Enjoy your free prize and join us next time on Who Wants to Have Reproductive Freedom!
Okay, everyone. You may now release yourself from your meditative state. You are now someone entirely new. So, in a way, we are meeting for the first time. It's lovely to meet you. Namaste. Some people, when they become someone new, attempt to hold on to the trappings of their previous existence. But this is a mistake. And that is why I am here talking to you today. Minimalism is the future. It is the only way to declutter your mind, unpack your feelings, and purge your heart. Hi. My name used to be Gwendolyn Polcellini. I say used to be because in the last few years I have undergone a serious personal transformation. My passion for the minimal has extended to every part of myself. And after realizing that I was using an unforgivably extravagant amount of letters, I have transformed my name to I. That is who I am. It is the prime letter. It is also the Roman numeral for one. For I am one with the universe. Some of you may wonder how I came to this minimalist life. The answer is simple, as all things are. I was scuba diving in the Maldives, and a turtle came up to me. In the voice of with Marie Antoinette. It said to me, "You are the answer. You are your teacher. When you pass a flowering zucchini plant in your garden, your heart will skip a beat. Your home is a living space, not a storage space. Purposeful destruction of information is the essence of intelligent work." It took me a long time to realize that turtle was the manifestation of the memories of my late father. As you can see here behind me, I have my minimal chart. You will notice that it is entirely in black and white. We take so many colours for granted within our daily lives that I've decided that within my life, I will not take advantage of the full colour spectrum. I don't believe I have that right. On this chart is my 5-point plan to become a minimalist. 1. Cleanse. 2. Detox. 3. Bargaining. 4. Nourishment. And 5. Acceptance. Let's take a look at number 1. My favourite number. First, you must cleanse your life. To do this, you must test each and every object within a 5-mile radius from your home. If any of these objects does not arouse ecstasy, purge it from existence. All newspapers do not arouse ecstasy. Bus timetables do not arouse ecstasy. Menstrual products do not arouse ecstasy. And this, a bill, does not arouse ecstasy. Once you have purged your life of material goods, you must do the same for utilities. Why must I hold on to a water bill if I no longer require running water? Why must I pay for electricity if I already see the light? The universe has blessed us with the sun. When it goes down, who are we to artificially recreate it? I used to be a maximalist, like yourselves. Yet now, I cannot bear the sight of knickknacks, the stench of nostalgia, or the sound of imagination. I do not put anything unhealthy into my body. I'd rather smoke crack than eat cheese from a tin. I'd rather murder a man than keep a diary. Busyness is a thief. Sentimentality is a bitch. And timekeeping is a whore! This, rather beautifully, brings me to my next point on the chart. To detox your mind, you must detox your body. To achieve true purity, you must absorb and consume only the light and energy of time and space itself. On to my third point. Third. That is a lot of points. I apologize to you, my friends. I created this chart at a time in my life when I was not fully committed to the minimalist life. I hesitate to admit it, but since we are so close, dear audience, I do admit that at the time I even had a husband and a family. I need not tell you, understanding comrades, that 2 bodies is too many bodies. My husband was not committed to changing the way that I was. I tried to force him to transform, and then I realized you cannot change the people around you, but you can change the people around you. You can't curate your life, but you can curate your life. Why buy an apple when you can buy an apple? All of this is a long and therefore sinful way of saying that I purged my husband from my life. Before you attempt to contact the law, let me tell you that I no longer have use for earthly constraints. What is a government to me, who governs myself so completely? What is the use of an agenda or a plebiscite when democracy itself is full of contradictions, of loose ends, and unmitigated chaos? too long. I should not be speaking so many unnecessary words. Words? What are words? What is language but an archaic distraction from the minds of the pure? Duh, I shall be bound by it no longer.
Talk to me. Kids these days with their newfangled hoop and stick. Back in my day, all we had to play with was cholera and smallpox. And we didn't complain.
Up on the table.
A stabbing sensation, you said? Yes, I was stabbed.
Do you usually get bad cramps?
No, like physically with a knife.
Now, a knife-like sensation is common at the end of your cycle. But I'd like to do some tests just to rule out endometriosis. Have you got a family history?
Of being stabbed?
That is quite a lot of blood. Is your flow normally this heavy?
What is wrong with you? A man in a black balaclava pulled out a knife and stabbed me.
All right, calm down, calm down. Take a couple of deep breaths now.
I think I'm gonna die.
Oh, no need to be such a sad Sarah. 2 ibuprofen and a hot water bottle, you'll be right as rain in 3 to 5 days. Bye now. Try not to bleed on the floor on your way out.
You're not gonna do anything.
I did a good job today.
They say true love can move mountains, or in this case, destroy millions of hectares of precious ecosystems. Join us for a fossil-fueled extravaganza, a completely non-renewable performance for one night only, 2 men going below the surface.
Please welcome to the stage, all the way from his private jet, the illustrious billionaire, Mr. Gautama Adani.
And fresh from selling out his morals in the name of profit, the one, the only, the Environment Minister, Josh Frydenberg.
The Honourable Josh Frydenberg?
Fine, the Honourable Josh Frydenberg.
Our world is hurting, Josh. So much conflict, so much hunger. We come from very different places, you and I. We have vastly different aims and motivations.
We do indeed. You're all about monetary gain. I'm all about financial profit. Who would have ever thought we'd get along? But you know what brings us together?
Is it our love of ignoring scientific evidence?
No.
Could it be our willful ignorance of economic analysis that actually suggests the Great Barrier Reef would be more profitable than this mine.
What? You didn't tell me that. Sorry. Look, anyway, never mind. It's cold.
Beautiful, beautiful coal.
Oh, dirty and hard and lumpy.
All night long.
We can solve the world's problems. You, me, and coal.
Together. I don't care about toxic waste. I don't care about the ozone hole.
I don't mind national disgrace. I want you and your beautiful coal.
I'm all about energy production. Don't care about environmental destruction.
I know you love burning fossil fuels, so I hope that you'll invest in me. I don't care about toxic waste. I don't care about the ozone hole. I don't mind national disgrace. I want you and your beautiful coal. Make it like a real erase. When we dig a massive hole, renewables are such a waste. I want you and your beautiful coal. You might say that it's not prudent to not care about the students.
Who gives a fuck about future generations? Climate change is a lie, I deny.
That really devastate the land that we've been sold. Native title will deface to be mining that beautiful coal energy will generate. So your home won't get cold. So much money for the state when we're burning that beautiful coal.
still want more. Ruthlessly destroy the environment. But no.
Damn Oz! Damn, you're so resource rich! So resource rich! Damn, you're so resource rich! Damn Oz! Damn, you're so resource rich! So resource rich! Damn, you're so resource rich! Damn Oz! Damn, you're so resource rich! So resource rich! Damn, you're so resource rich! Damn Oz! Damn, you're so resource rich! So resource rich! Damn, you're so resource rich! Damn Oz!
Thank you. Sorry everyone, we've had to delay Act 2. Something's happened. We've been tweeted by Donald Trump.
ANU Women's Revue is by far the worst ever review show. Very nasty women, worse than Rosie O'Donnell.
Yeah, I know. He's a bit ridiculous. Anyway, he's here. He just wanted to come on stage and kind of set a few things straight, something about women being on stage, really not even sure what he wants to talk about. But the cast are trying to hold him back, but he really wants to come on. So just please bear with us on this one. I'm really sorry. Introducing Donald J. Trump, I guess.
My fellow Americans, it has come to my attention, and I have the best attention span. No one has a better span than me. But there are women out there, not men, women doing a show about me. It's about me, but they don't know how to do it. They just don't know. Anyway, no one is tougher on outspoken women than me, Donald J. Trump, and I'm going to tell you that in the words of my personal hero, Vanilla Ice. So, Vicky Pence, let's take it. Be a nice, nice lady. Nice, nice lady. Alright, stop. Calm down and listen. We are here with a new legislation. Something to grab hold of you tightly. Teach you how to act politely. Bully yourself. No, gonna show all you girls here how to glow. This universe, mind a scandal. Beautiful girls, we know how to handle elegance. Welcome to our class. We don't need a brain if a social wood. Sexy. Here, follow my rules. Anything less than spicy is a felony. Don't be a slob, better lose weight. Better hit the gym or we won't play. Be more like a Blanca, yeah, you oughta. Probably gave her she was my daughter. Nice, nice lady. You make a nice, nice lady. Vanilla, nice, nice lady. You make a nice, nice lady. Vanilla. Now the party is trumping. Republicans hot, Dems are crumbling. Won the Senate, the House, no vacant. Excluding women with our lawmaking. Silence them, they're not weak and withdrawn. I get nervous when I hear an opinion or a protest in a shrill, high voice, saying something about being pro-choice. Rolling in Air Force One with the curtains up and walk on see no one. Harlots on the runway trying to seduce me. Did you say hello? Nah, I just prayed. Won't have dinner with a teammate. Is she a woman? I gotta have my life mate. I work with men, yo, no ladies. All my colleagues need to be a bro. Promiscuous girls, gotta be avoided. It's your fault if you get exploited. Ambition won't get you far. Get with a man and be happy with childcare. Don't want ladies in Congress. Won't stop me from telling you how to dress. Long hemlines are good and well. Wear short skirts, you're going to hell. Women to remain untainted, sexualized but still acquainted. Decorative objects seen, not heard. Having an opinion would be absurd. Keep it clean, you know what I mean. Ladies don't swear, that'd be just a scene. Don't care about your bodily autonomy. Fix your manners, let me fix the economy. Nice, nice lady. You make a nice, nice lady. Vanilla, nice, nice lady. You make a nice, nice lady. Vanilla. Vicky, I'm like a real smart person. I know the best word, and yeah, I'm gonna use them despite the negative press code. Gonna teach you how to be a lady. You know my advice is real. Gonna tell you what to think and feel. Conducting the board would be the ideal.
Oh, sweet Mother Nazareth, I have recovered from cholera and smallpox, and I'm ever so bored. Anyways, how are you?
So now you want to talk to me. Kids these days with their newfangled cholera and smallpox. Back in my day, all we needed was a simple abacus, and we have held some mathematical fun for hours.
What's an abacus? What's an abacus?
So, does anyone have anything that they'd like to share with the class? Anyone? Anyone?
The night was cold, but their bodies were warm. Their breath crystallized and hung in the air between them, illuminated by the soft yellow light of the lamppost they huddled under. Their scarves intertwined, and they couldn't tell where one man's coat lapels ended and the other's began. Malcolm looked into Peter's eyes. Mr. Dutton, he breathed. They had just left the studio after filming another successful episode of Political Bachelorette. Both men leant in at the same time, completely in sync with the other, and both filled with desperate need. Malcolm's breath hitched and his eyelashes fluttered. Their soft lips were almost caressing each other when Malcolm pulled back, suddenly frightened. We can't do this. It would be wrong, Malcolm whispered sultrily into the air. But doesn't it feel right? Peter's pasty snakeskin gleamed in the light.
Hey, could I borrow a pen? My laptop's just died.
Yeah, sure. But you should really get your own. You, never have a pen.
Yeah, I'll, totally buy one, because it's, totally easy to buy a pen.
Can I see your license?
My what?
Your pen license.
Oh, that laminated piece of paper from year 4? Why do you need to see that now?
You do have it, don't you?
Yeah, of course. I just don't carry it around with me. That would be crazy.
Look, I need to see it if I'm going to give you the pen. I don't want to be caught for aiding and abetting. Not again.
Just give me the stupid pen. Oh God. Oh no. I can't go back. Please don't tell them where I'm gone, please.
How long do we have? Malcolm asked, his voice low and guttural, wanting to know the answer and at the same time dreading that their time would soon be up. Peter reached for him, caressing the Prime Minister's veiny hand. Forever, Mal. He laced their fingers together. Forever.
Thank you so much for coming in today, Alicia. I know you weren't rostered on, but we really needed the help.
Hi, how can I help you?
I'd like to redeem this voucher.
Yep, sure. Oh, this is for boudoir.
Yes.
Well, we're La Passage.
So?
I'm afraid we can't redeem it here.
No! This is unacceptable! I am a customer! And you are a clothing store. I have a voucher for a clothing store.
Well, you see...
I refuse to see the problem.
Well, they're for different stores.
I would like to speak with your manager.
Sorry, is there a problem here?
Yes, there is. Your employee has been needlessly rude and unhelpful.
Just go and do some stock taking in the back if you wouldn't mind, Alicia. I remember when I got my pen license. I was the first in the class. All the other kids were jealous.
I was the last, and I was so upset about it until I realised my teacher just couldn't spell my name right. What about you, dear?
Yes, Alicia. When did you get your pen license?
I'm sorry, what was the question?
When did you get your pen license?
Yeah, come on, Alicia. I mean, your resume said you had one. Come on, Alicia. I mean, you're using a pen. You do have a pen license, don't you, Alicia?
Actually...
Oh, come on, Alicia. Just say it.
I actually don't have my pen license.
That's all I needed to hear. Alicia Dixon, you are under arrest.
I had no idea. Alicia,
No! I need backup on 24H. Purpose on the run. I repeat, purpose on the run.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Newly elected Vice Chancellor Brian Schmidt. This is Brian. Has been faced with his first challenge as leader of the ANU. What is he to do with all of his Nobel Prize winning thoughts? The true and capable leader he is, Brian can angle to have any problem and bring it falling to the ground. This case is no different. Brian has decided the only way to both share and preserve his precious thoughts is by embalming the only way he knows how, on a digital screen-based platform. As such, Brian has started a blog.
Let it forth be named Brian's Blog.
Yes, Brian. Brian has started a blog to spread the good word, where that word is his own.
Dear wise and eligible friend, I have decided to undertake a new and exciting creative endeavor. A blog in which I will record my illuminating daily musings and profound insights into the world around us. As a Nobel laureate, I encourage you to impart my infinite wisdom. So it was my pleasure to attend the miscellaneous networking event at the Australian Centre for China in the World. Some great news this week. With the heralding in of the new semester, we opened the Centre for Progress in some academic field. Meeting so many illustrious and notable scholars always reminds me of how important I am. Not leader, particularly feel confident, particularly feel learning, particularly QS ranking.
As you can see, Brian has been overwhelmed with thoughts and sharing. As time passes, Brian must leave the realm of the seated and express himself more liberally. Keep it up, Brian, my boy. Keep it up.
I was doing just fine before I met you. I drink too much and that's an issue, but I'm okay. Hey, you tell your friends it was nice to meet them, but
Oh my god, I am so sorry I'm late. I was watching the L Word and completely lost track of time.
Oh my god, I feel you, babe. That show is my cocaine. I am such a shame. Sorry, it's just so good to see you again after we met at the organic kale stand at the Women's March.
Fuck the patriarchy, am I right?
Can I help you two ladies sit down?
Yeah.
Okay.
special today is the fruit tingle spritzer.
Is it vegan?
Yes.
Good, good. Well, ladies first.
Oh, well, no, ladies first.
Ladies first.
But ladies first.
Right. Please, ladies first.
But you.
2 fruit tingle spritzers.
Yeah, thank you. So, Ellen, tell me about yourself.
Well, Ellen, I'm a gender studies student at the ANU.
Oh my God, do you know Jodie?
Jodie with the short hair?
No, Jodie with the lipstick.
Oh, that Jodie. Yeah, she's in my class, and she's my ex.
Oh my God, she's my ex too. Talk about 6 degrees of separation. Sorry, you were saying.
Well, you know, I'm just Ellen. I live in an apartment. My favorite poster is my Rosie the Riveter. I won my first roller derby contest when I was 6. And I love my Xena the Warrior princess cutout. It's life size. Yeah. And I live with this tragically straight girl. And my 15 cats.
15?
They call me the pushy magnet.
So, Ellen, I was going through your Facebook earlier.
Yeah.
Loved your Halloween costume.
Thank you. I came up with it in April. Judith Butler, as she worked on performative acts and gender constitution of 1988.
I could tell. I was Velma from Scooby-Doo.
I love your shirt, by the way.
Thanks! My little sister's a lesbian too, so I just buy them wholesale.
How old is she?
14, just a baby gay.
Have you shown her the agenda?
Of course!
Is she reading it every night?
Yes!
Is she worshipping at the altar of our Lord and Savior, Kristen Stewart?
Every gay Christian!
Good.
Helen, I love your orange dots.
Well, Ellen, you know what they're saying. It's the new black.
But Ellen, do you know what the warmest color is?
Say it, Ellen.
Blue!
Love to meet your sister one day.
Oh, you will. She's waiting in the removalist truck outside.
The what?
The removalist truck. I mean, you're moving in with me, aren't you? I assume you have your stuff in the car.
How did you know I have a commitment, King?
Call me Ellen and I'll call you Portia.
You can bend my Beckham.
Ladies, come on, not here. Get a room.
Sorry.
Guess we should go.
You gotta pay a bill.
But it's the first date.
Yeah, you know, the man pays on the first day.
I hate working at Cube. Another one bites the dust.
What is that mysterious?
Economic growth and development. Economic growth and development.
Transparency! Transparency!
Economic growth and development.
Transparency!
Economic
Transparency!
Socialism!
want to talk to me. Kids these days with their whatever. Back in my day, all we needed for entertainment was a sacrificial lamb and a ceremonial knife. Simpler times, I tell thee.
So, babe, did you come? It was pretty great for me too. Okay.
Today is gonna be the day I'll explain all this
me, Brian, and this is my new YouTube channel. It seems that to really get down with the kids, I must engage in a format that appeals to them. So this is me, Brian. Today, I'm going to do an outfit of the day featuring a selection of the novelty science clothing items I have bought. As you can see, hold on, is it in focus? Okay, this is my solar system tie. And with my constellations vest, it makes for a nice outer space combination. To add a bit of contrast, I put on my black hole jeans and my universe sneakers to round it out. This look is ideal for a quick trip to the pop-up village with a leisurely stroll around the chancery.
He continued his vlog despite Echo stopping the recording early. He went on to explain his pet name for himself, Brain. He clarified that this name was no misspelling, but instead a reflection of just how smart he is. You do you, Brian. You do you.
Oh, thanks for coming in, Sam. It'll be a really relaxed interview. We just like to get to know you and how you fit into the team here. But first, which chair are you?
I'll just take this one.
Oh, great to have another Sagittarian around the office. All right. What's your idea of an ideal job?
Well, I've always wanted to work in marketing.
A flexible, family-oriented gig with a smoking hot personal assistant included. B, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, but an endless cookie supply. C, anything that lets you travel specifically to a Brazilian beach. Or D, this job.
This job?
Oh, all right. Well, it seems from your list of enterprise skills that you should have found your soulmate by now. So I thought I'd bring you this parental leave scheme.
Oh, no, I'm very single.
Oh, sorry. I must have miscalculated. Is there possibly a chance that you have a comprehensive knowledge of 90s hip-hop lyrics?
I do.
Then you are a strong, independent woman and you won't settle until Mr. and or Mrs. Right sweeps you off your feet. All right, I thought we'd go in a personality direction. What's your Hogwarts house?
Well, I think everyone likes to think that they're Gryffindor, but to be honest, they're a bit pompous. I'm a bit more strategic and thoughtful, so I'd go for Ravenclaw.
So Slytherin then. I see the
That's not
very slimy indeed. Alright, would you rather marry Justin Trudeau or eat as many potatoes as you could without gaining any weight?
That's a difficult question. I'm a lesbian and also allergic to starch.
Yeah, there's no answers for that. Let me give you another angle. What's your spirit potato?
Spirit potato? Sweet cheese.
Sweet potato! Unorthodox, but I back it. Alright, we'll need some rapid fire answers. Up on your feet, that's right. Alright, up on your feet. Kill, fuck, marry. Kristen Stewart, Amanda Bynes, Lena Dunham.
Well, Lena Dunham has really bad marketing pull at the moment, so it's a bit risky. Kristen Stewart has really good pull with the queer community right now, so I guess if I was making a professional decision.
Who would you fuck?
Sorry?
Carrot or banana cake?
Both.
When you break up, do you listen to sad songs or do you listen to pump-up songs?
Sad, but how is this relevant?
Do you prefer to be spanked or whipped?
Neither.
Pick a scream. Which picture best represents your view on Russian politics? Clive or Malcolm? Stupidly rich or just plain stupid? Which Ellen are you? Would you rather be stuck in a pan factory or have a factory's worth of pans stuck to you? Or are you just a terrible person? Do you have your pen license? Is Peter Dutton a vampire? Is it a vampire? Or
questions for me?
Pick a fruit. You're hired. Welcome to BuzzFeed.
Oh, our Lord and Saviour, my ceremonial knife hath become blunt and will nary a mark of the sacrificial lamb. I'm so fucking bored. Anyway,
Kids these days with their ceremonial knives. Back in my day, all we needed for fun was a rock. Just a rock. That's it.
you don't understand, Malcolm ejaculated, his chest heaving with emotion. The rain lashed at the window, the storm an apt reflection of his inner turmoil. You'll never understand. He seemed to crumple, his head shaking and tears beginning to run down his cheeks. I won't let them destroy you, Peter rumbled, his voice dangerous. He took Malcolm's face in his hand, and Malcolm leant into his palm. Abbott can't take what's mine. Malcolm met his eyes, lashes wet with emotion. I'm yours, he breathed. Peter took the other man in his arms, feeling stronger, his leader's protector. Remember what I said, Mal. Forever. Malcolm felt like a mere shadow minister again as he rested in Peter's strong embrace. He tilted his head up for a kiss when the door suddenly flew open. Tony! Malcolm cried.
Hello? Charlotte, I messed up. Jan knows everything. They're after me. I'm sorry, I can't talk right now. I'm busy.
You thought the plebiscite was finished? You thought you won the spill? You're a fool! He slammed the manila folder down on the desk, knocking over Malcolm's prized Australia's best Prime Minister mug. That was too much for Peter. He pointed towards the door. I think it's time for you to leave, Tony. Oh yeah? Tony sneered. Well, chew on this. He jabbed the file in front of him. Your approval rating has dropped by 5 points.
Hey, honey, how was uni?
Fine.
Nothing eventful happened?
Nope.
Are you going out tonight?
No, I wasn't.
Oh, good. You can help me do that. Now, how's creative writing?
It's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, very political.
What's going on with you, Alicia? Are you sure nothing happened at work today?
No. Hang on. How did you know I was at work today? I wasn't meant to go in. Amanda was sick.
Oh, you told me. You told me.
No, I didn't tell you.
How can you do it, Alicia? You told me you got your pen license. You told me years ago.
Man, open up. We know you're in there.
Yeah. Quick, go on the back one. They won't get you there.
I love you, Mom.
I love you too. Now go. Get out of here.
You got the money? Depends. Do you have it? You've got some nerve, kid. Especially for someone without a
pen license.
Oh, well, not for long, right?
I like you, kid. Now show me the money.
Yeah, it's all in there, I checked.
Good. Now I've got to go. I'm forging little Tina's merit certificate for her solar system.
Malcolm stumbled into the cabinet room, shaking stray raindrops off his coat. He felt just like those drops of rain, alone and flung far from home, forever searching for a puddle to rest in. But there was no puddle. Peter was his puddle. And all that could change tomorrow. His face growing warm, Malcolm reflected on the steamy conversation they had had at the cupping room yesterday afternoon. Peter had shot him a heady glance over the rim of his coffee cup, sending a shiver of desire straight to Malcolm's constitution. Say those 3 words, Mr. Prime Minister, and I'm yours. Peter had whispered over the incessant clanking of the baristas. Jobs and growth. Jobs and growth.
Hello? Charlotte, I got it, my license, I got it.
Oh, cool.
What's going on? Are they there? Are they with you? Say vinegar if they're with you. Vinegar. Okay, are they listening? Not vinegar? Alright, good. I'm gonna go somewhere and buy a pen. I'll use my license and it'll create a paper trail. Maybe I can fake a purchase base with that, or look, I'm just too far in at this stage. I've got to keep swimming or I'll drown. Just be careful. I mean, vinegar?
Oh, hey! Where did all the buildings go? Oh, Brian, you've done it again!
What a lovely day.
Bloody beaut, isn't it?
They say global warming's bad.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the dining room. I am your co-host, Reginald Reggie Mac, the Maxter, Ace, the Stunner, McDonald.
And I'm your other co-host, Dave Felicity Masters, OBE, OAM, PhD, OMG, LMFAO.
Haven't we had a stunning season, Felicity?
Indeed we have, Mac. 6 different social engagements, all fraught with narrow topic avoidances and deftly handled lies and excuses. And not to mention that slam dunk of a shouting match over Easter.
Ah, well, there's always one, isn't there, Flick? But all that work is set to pay off big time or come crashing down today. It's the big one for the Thompson clan, Christmas Day. Now, this is the first time Wayne and Sandra Thompson have held Christmas for all the family, and it's not been smooth sailing so far, has it, Flick?
No, it has not, Reg. If you'll remember correctly, Christmas is usually held at Grand's or Aunt Patricia's. This year, Sandra's hosting, and as an unseasoned competitor, she doesn't have the nibblies ready when the other guests arrive.
And Brad has not stopped mentioning it since.
I saw more nibblies during the Great Depression.
And that's why I don't trust immigrants with power tools. So when I'm down at Bunnings, I tell them.
Please.
Oh, here is our star competitor. Now, strong play right off the bat from Daisy there. Now, I always say that the best offense is a good defense. Now, Daisy's managed to head off her dad's annual xenophobic rant with only a couple of words.
She certainly is a master of her craft, isn't she?
Now let's see how she deals with the fallout.
PC police! Everybody watch what you say.
All I mean is you shouldn't make fun of people just because they're different.
Nobody gave a shit when we said that in the 80s.
It's lovely to see you, Daisy, and you're only 5 minutes late too. You're looking, well...
It's a funny way to say chubby.
Mum, be nice. Daisy, your aura is positively glowing.
Bloody snowflake generation.
And we are off to a cracking start.
Mum was almost to the rescue there, but Gran sideswiped over the bump and run to bring up Daisy's weight in the opening round.
That must be some sort of record, mustn't it, Flick?
Not so, Reggie. The record was at Gran's 83rd birthday. Exactly 2.3 seconds. The moment Daisy walked through the door.
Yeah, well, I'm just excited to see what Daisy's going to do next.
Oh, a classic. The old get out of the spotlight technique. Clever.
My darling, my baby, how's university?
Yeah, uni comes, goes. Not there at the moment. Mum, what's for dinner?
Starving, I could demolish the devil. Kevin, now, you know your mum isn't cooking tonight, but I've prepared a lovely vegan assortment for us all to enjoy.
What was that? Vegan? Is that some obscene contemporary sexual position, Sandra? I shan't have it in my house.
This is your house.
I shan't have it in my son's house.
You heard you, Gran. She won't have it in her son's mouth.
Actually, Gran, veganism is just a natural and whole food plant-based diet.
Stepping in to defend Mum. Classic maneuver.
And not a moment too soon. It seems we have another competitor entering the ring.
Uncle Bruce.
Remind me, Reggie, is Bruce actually a member of the Thompson family?
No, he isn't. Well spotted, Felicity. Bruce was Dad's old flatmate who later you moved into the shed in the bottom of the garden. He doesn't live there now, but he's always been welcome to family gatherings with open arms.
Only lesbians are vegan, mate.
Now, Bruce, now that's just not true. Michelle from down the road is a vegan and she's lost 5 kilos on the diet.
And I bet she lost her husband too. Back in my day, we just didn't worry about these things, did we?
Well, it's good for the environment. Somebody has got to step up to the plate and save the world.
Surprising play from Dad there.
Yeah, Dad, that's actually really true.
Yeah, now I think I might just start eating roadkill, you know what I'm saying? It's better for the environment.
And there's the 5/8 roundhouse, kicking the ball squarely back into his own non-PC court.
Did you hear what I said about it being good for weight, Daisy?
A late game entry from Mum on the diet angle. It seemed she was willing to intercede when it was Gran doing the commenting, but has decided to now put in her 2 cents as well.
Yeah, now look, as I see it, Felicity, Daisy's got 3 options here. 1, she can remain quiet, pretend she hasn't heard her mum. 2, she can superficially agree and suppress the modicum of dignity she had set aside for tonight and conserve it should a bigger issue come up. 3, she can ask her mum what she means by the comment, potentially start a row that could threaten the very stability of the family Christmas and the rest of her stay at home.
Yeah, Mum, sounds interesting.
Option 2, swallowing the anger. Well, no risk, no reward, eh, Flick?
You know, I had the best curry of my life. Well, of this reincarnation at least. When I was staying in an ashram in India. It was orgasmic. And it fulfilled me both spiritually and sexually.
Shit, Mom, it was just butter chicken.
Sounds like some good fucking chicken.
Oh no, Kevin. It was butter chicken. And it nourished my entire being.
So, how's uni, Kevin?
Oh, brilliant play by Daisy there.
Classic check hook maneuver. She knows that she can put the attention squarely back on to Kevin.
Yeah, Patricia won't miss the chance to let her little angel bask in the spotlight.
Yeah, uni, you know what they say about uni? I'm not there. Anyways, the point is, I'm taking my woodworking professionally. I'm just getting into the old DJing in my mate's place and looking into hydroponics. What are you getting into, Kevin?
Orthodontics. He's writing a book on orthodontics.
Oh, isn't that lovely? That's lovely, Kevin. I do wish Daisy had some of your creative talents.
Mom, you said if I didn't do law.
Nonsense. Oh yes, we'll support you in everything you do, darling.
Clever sidelining from Mum there. She knows Daisy isn't going to contradict her in front of the family, and if she does
Well, Bruce, I mean, it's not too bad. I'm just trying to figure out if I'm happy, if I'm
Oh,
not.
happy. Everyone's so worried about being happy these days. In my day, we were worried about whether we'd be sent off to the coal mines in the morning.
Mum, you grew up in Turak.
Now, Daisy's revealed a little too many of her personal feelings here about college. Let's see how she opens herself up to attack.
Yeah, well, I've made some really great friends. I mean, Aria.
Oh yeah, how's your girlfriend?
Oh, bad luck, Daisy. Her attempted deflection has blown up in her face. She shouldn't have mentioned the girlfriend, because she can't count on Kevin, remembering it's a secret.
You know, like that, she identifies as a girl. Hey, anyway, so you put girl and I feel like you guys would hang out. You put girl and friend in the same sentence, that's what I'm just saying. I mean, I don't know if you put them together as the same word, but you definitely put them as a similar construct. So, she, you know her. That's what I'm saying.
Yes, Daisy and Aria are very, very close. They got along so well when they came and stayed at our house.
Daisy looks to be in a tight spot here. It seems if Mum continues to press the matter, Gran might catch wind of the real situation.
And given Gran's marriage is strictly between a man and a woman stance, Daisy can't afford to slip up here.
Yeah, Mom, she's a real great friend.
Well, I reckon Daisy might be about to use the bathroom wildcard here. Now, remember, she can only use it sparingly as she's still under suspicion from the amount of time she used that same wildcard last Australia Day.
That skirt is a little bit short, Daisy.
Yeah, do you like it? My friend got it for me.
Oh, I wouldn't think that I would let you wear it at this time of night.
What, when I'm here at a family dinner? Dad, you do realise what you're saying.
Oh, come on, Daisy. Stop being so aggressive. You want a period or something.
And there it is.
The dreaded time of the month comment.
Bound to be along any time now, what with Bruce in play. Yeah, and it has been Daisy's downfall in the past.
Have you got a boyfriend yet, Daisy? I'd get a boyfriend if I were you. You don't have much time left with that young, hurt face. You can then settle down with a nice husband and spend a life together. Not like all of those other girls, you know, those
Yeah, you know, the gays and Muslims who are ruining Australia.
Not all of them, but most of them.
What?
It's just my opinion. It's just
No, it's my opinion that everything you just said is ill-informed and offensive. No, you can't say that shit.
No.
It's not okay.
No, I'm not your friends that are
And that is it for round one of the dining room. There'll be a short pause now for the players to process the startling events of that match.
It's been an exciting round.
and whatnot, but I know what will make you feel better. We can knock down this theatre as well!
Intersectional feminism.
I want to tell you all about a dream I have. I have had it many times over the course of my life. It is neither a good dream nor a bad dream. It never comes when I expect it. Sometimes I will have it 2, 3 nights in a row, and then it will not come back for months, or perhaps even years. And this dream that I have, sporadically and confusingly scattered throughout my non-waking hours, is set, most oftentimes, on a beach. A beach bathed in soft, effervescent moonlight that reflects off the sand that you know, that when looked at in the stark, oppressive brightness of the day would be gleaming white, a bleached paradise assaulting our eyes, but in the moonlight, it is nothing more than a gentle glow underneath our bodies. And I sit on this beach, this endless stretch of sand, with my wife. My wife is beautiful, this I know, although I cannot see her face. I have a collection of impressions, her sparkling eyes of a color I cannot possibly describe, the glistening wetness of her lip gloss as she flashes me her guileful smile, the warmth of her hand in mine. All of these things I hold in my mind, and I know in my heart. As we move further into the dream and I am quiet, my wife asks me, softly, her voice gentler than the sea spray at the edges of my vision, "What, my dear, are you thinking of?" And what, I hear you ask me now in my waking hours, was I thinking of in this dream? The thoughts that caressed my mind at that moment were of 6-time AMA and 2-time Grammy Award winner Michael Bolton performing magic tricks, whilst eminent Las Vegas illusionist David Copperfield croons into a microphone behind him. Imagine that. What a role reversal. And what if they were balanced in a tub full of honey? That would make it hard to do both of those things, but less so for Mr. Copperfield. But what if his microphone were a turkey leg? That would make projection difficult. And who are their audience? Each other? No. A gang of cats and dogs in evening wear, making polite small talk with each other. Animals don't do those things. A flash of panic goes through me as one of the cats breaks off conversation and rushes for David's turkey leg microphone, causing a stampede to the honey-filled stage. My wife turns to me, concern building in her face. I do not tell her what I am thinking. Instead, I say to her that I was thinking of all the stars in the sky, how to us, here on this beach, they seem so small, so insignificant. If we closed our eyes, they would disappear and we need not think of them. And yet, compared to them, their size, their power and mass, we are less than a speck of dust. Had the stars eyes, they could not see us, though we can see them. Therefore, what are we but molecules, with our lack of perspective giving us purpose? And I was thinking about how the only purpose that can be given to us is that given to us by ourselves. My wife seems more than satisfied with this answer, though my lie stings in my throat, and I have the fleeting impression generation of illusionist David Copperfield and 90s singer-songwriter Michael Bolton riding into the honey sea on the back of a majestic horse. Your answer was so introspective, my darling. I love you, my wife says to me. And I, you, Michael, is my slightly ill-fated reply. We divorce 2 weeks later, and I, alas, wake up alone.
Love a good rom-com? From the makers of Classes in Seattle and My Bourgeois Friend's Wedding comes the romantic communist cinema that all the reviewers have been giving top marks. This inspiring collection features 10 specially selected films. First up is the best-selling novel by Nicholas Marx, The Red Book. In a tale of forbidden romance, wholesome worker for the state Ryan Gosling falls in love with Rachel McAdams, who is effervescent as the daughter of a capitalist pig. Will he win her over, or will she be seduced by the immorality of material consumption?
Come on, go on a date with me.
I can't. My father won't let me.
He doesn't have to find out.
Fine. Saturday.
Awesome. We'll paint the town red.
That's not what I had in mind.
Vladdy McGuire.
Brothers and sisters, let us take up arms!
No, Vlad, take me in your arms.
Just shut up. You had me at privet. You had me at privet.
The smash 1984 hit Dirty Capitalist Dancing, featuring Academy Award winner Jesse Eisenberg in his biggest role since The Socialist Network.
Nobody puts Trotsky in the corner.
Absorb the propagandic value of your favorite iconic and inspiring classics, like When Lenin Met Trotsky.
I love that you get cold when it's 71 degrees out. I love that it takes you an hour and a half to line up for your bread rations. I love that you get a little crinkle above your nose when you're reading Das Kapital. That I can still smell your disdain for the bourgeois on my clothes after we spend the night together. And I love that you are the last person I think of when I dream of a classless society at night. And that's not because I'm lonely, and it's not because it's New Year's Eve. I came here tonight because when you realize you want to spend the rest of your life overthrowing the bourgeois by uniting the proletariat in a workers-run revolution, you want the rest of your life to start as soon as possible.
He may be part of an imperialist and expansionary nation, but he's a damn good actor. Catch Hugh Grant in Joseph Stalin's Diary and 4 Revolutions and a State Funeral. There's something for the whole family to enjoy. For the keen traveler, gets to enjoy China and Greece with There's Something About Mao and My Big Fat Capitalist Wedding.
The state welfare system seems to be broken.
Put some Windex on it.
Not to forget our mummies-to-be, we have What to Expect When You're Expecting a Political Struggle.
Is it a boy or a girl, dear?
Gender is obsolete in a communist society. We must eradicate fascism to put an end to the exploitation of women under the institution of the bourgeois family.
And not to forget our angsty teenagers, we have the 2001 smash hit, 10 Things I Hate About You, SSR. Fine viewing for young socialists. Don't worry, they'll learn to love it. But wait, there's more. If you order in the next 30 minutes, we'll throw in a free box set of 4 rom-com classics, including the dreamy Breakfast at Trotsky's, Jane Austen's Pride and Proletariat, the Disney animated masterpiece Beauty and the Bolshevik, and my personal favorite, the 1941 classic Working Casablanca.
Of all the socialist alternative meetings in all the towns, in all the world, she had to walk into mine.
That's right! 14 movies for the price of 10!
we're back with Brian. Unfortunately, after a roaring start and impressive vlog, Brian's success is waning. It's not that the readers no longer want to read, it's that Brian no longer has anything to say. Blasphemy, agreed. I don't believe it either. But, surprisingly enough, thought of such purity and quality does not last forever. No, they have dried up like a woman's vagina upon hearing, "Calm down, I'm just playing the devil's advocate."
Hey Gareth, what did you get up to last weekend? I'm trying to write my blog, but I just can't come up with any of my classic jargon. What was that? Sorry, you went for a walk? Okay. And you watched some TV with your wife. No, that's perfect. Thank you. Okay. Good afternoon, readers. This past weekend, I had the pleasure of having a staycation at my home in the countryside. I watched several reruns of Antiques Roadshow indoors with the odd ball and chain, preceded by a brisk walk with the family pooch. At this busy time of semester, it's important to take time for recreation. I suggest perusing all 743 photos I took on my family trip to Greece last year. Please find the link below. Hope you enjoy. Bye.
And enjoy they did.
Months of fighting and we've done it, old boy. Malcolm chuckled at the endearment, having not heard it for so long. Suddenly serious, he looked up into Peter's glistening eyes. Forever, Pete? Peter stared back, a loving intensity in his eyes and a crooked smile on his face. Forever, Mal. They closed their eyes, leant into the most tender kiss either of them had ever experienced in their tumultuous lives. And they knew then that forever was now.
I gotta get out of the country, Charlotte. I'm in bad trouble, bad. I think I may have killed a man. It'll be going good, Charlotte. I've got a stockpile of pens now. I'll sell them all over the world. They'll never get me in Argentina. That's where I'll go. I gotta go now. Tell my mom I love her. And that I'm sorry.
destiny by this man. Not now, not ever. The leader of the opposition says that people who hold sexist views and who are misogynist are not appropriate for high office. Well, I hope the leader of the opposition has got a piece of paper and he is writing out that position. Because if he wants to know what the top leader of Australia, he doesn't need a vote from the House of Representatives. He needs a Europe. That's what he needs. Let's go through the opposition leaders. And sexism.
At first, it was nothing but a distant pipe dream. First female prime minister of this ours patriarchy.